one thing that really rubbed me the wrong way, I was watching the press conferences. I think it was when was the last one that you were? Was it Friday or yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the when Ayuk was up there, his last question was, uh, "Would you ever think about doing what Debo does, like lining up in the backfield?" And his response, like immediately right away, he was like, "Oh no, no." And
Yeah.
to me, that kind of like so
Kittle
I'm
said the same thing. Kittle said the same thing a few weeks ago. They asked him. He was like, "No, it's painful. That's really
right,
hard."
right. And to
Yeah.
me, like I'm a college athlete, right? I play baseball here. Like if my coach wants me to do something, I'm gonna
Yes,
do
sir.
it,
Yes, sir.
whatever exactly
Yeah. Yes, sir.
for
Yeah.
the team to win. And
Yeah.
it could be different because he's a pro. He's got to protect his body. I get that, but like
Yeah.
that just shows me like his mentality. Like
Right.
maybe that's what he was struggling with. That's why he was in the doghouse earlier in the season because he
Yeah.
wasn't willing to run block. He wasn't willing to do the physical stuff that Kyle wanted him to do.
And if you've been watching recently, his blocking's been terrific. So
Yeah,
maybe little things like
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. But it's one of the things that's so special about Debo is that he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Sure, coach, and I'll be the best." Really respect
Exactly,
that. Yeah.
exactly. That's the kind of thing
Yeah.
I want from a receiver. But anyway,
For sure.
Ayuk needs to have a huge game like you were tweeting all on
Yeah.
Twitter. He needs to have like probably his biggest game of the season. And if he
Mhm.
does, I think it could show us that he's worth that first rounder that we gave up for him. What do you
Everyone's expecting Kittle to go off, but I just feel like he hasn't really been 100% healthy all year, and Ayuk has. So I'm expecting Ayuk to step up.
Yeah, and I also think Kyle's not throwing to Kittle as much because he wants to save him for playoffs,
Agreed.
and
Agreed.
I think he sees us making it to playoffs. But anyway, another thing I want to bring up is our defense, specifically our pass rush. We have not been getting any type of pressure whatsoever besides that one sack that Bosa had in the
Yeah,
last.
because Bosa is the whole thing. Yeah.
Exactly, and you know what Russell can do when he has no pressure on him. We've seen it year after
Yeah.
year. He does it every single time. That's why I'm really worried about this game because like
Yeah.
you're calling it a trap game, and I kind of agree with it. But like I can also see our fan side saying, "Oh, we're the way better team. Seattle hasn't been this bad ever since Russell was playing." But I don't know if we can't get no pass rush. It's gonna be a long day. And Kyle predicting the score and the press conference being so close. Have you ever
Never.
seen?
Never.
Yeah,
So why? There's a reason he did it. Because he understands, like, look, everyone thinks we're going to win. My players probably think they're going to win. I have to say something wild like this. Like, I'm going to make a
yeah,
prediction. It's it's going to be close. It's almost like he said, "Hey, I bet you we lose. I bet you we lose."
yeah.
He
like
was this close to
like
saying that. Like,
he's already covering his ass in case they
so
lose.
funny, man. So funny.
Like
Hey, I
if
was right. I called it. I
if,
lost, but I was right. Yeah,
if they lose, he's gonna come to the press conference after the game.
told you. Hey,
Well, I
am I
told you
right?
it's gonna
I
be a
can
close
predict the
game.
future.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
and
Where do you go to school
also,
again?
I'm sorry.
Where do you go to school again? Sorry.
K State here in
Okay, cool.
Kansas, but
Okay.
I'm from Texas. I'm from
All right.
Arlington. I live right next to the Cowboys Stadium. But anyway,
And you happen to be a Niner fan just because you're a troll? I love it.
no, no, no. My family. I've been a Niners fan for my whole life.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Also, Lance. I want to see some of him, but I don't know. Kyle has not even been looking his direction on the sidelines at all.
Yeah.
So, but if he was smart, like if I was Kyle, like you were saying, those play fakes that Jimmy does, like what is this bull? Like when he hands it off and then like no one's falling for that, bro. If Lance was
No.
in there, they'll have 11 on 11 like you're supposed to. But
Yeah.
man, I don't know. And
Yeah.
then lastly, just a little troll, a little what you think of it. So Jamal has had 2 interceptions his last 2 games,
Mm.
and when Harrison Smith was last game, they just run that cover one robber, and they have the safety come down in the middle of the
Yeah.
field. I'm like, bro, finally someone
Finally,
bring
finally,
exactly.
finally. It took this long. And I
Jimmy
think
only throws to the middle of the field,
yeah.
so just bring your safety down to cover the middle.
Yeah.
So I was saying,
Because
do
if
you
you
think
play
Jamal?
split safeties against Jimmy, he's just gonna hit the hole between them all day. That's all he does.
Exactly,
Yeah, that's all he does.
exactly. He was trying to look him off, but Harrison was like, "You're not throwing there. I'm
No.
I'm gonna cover the middle." But anyway,
Yeah.
do you think Jamal will get a pick? They run that same concept. You think Pete Carroll will call that same
I mean,
concept?
Jimmy's gonna force it. Jimmy will force it.
He
So
always does.
yeah, and if that's how the Niners lose this to the Seahawks is committing more turnovers.
What do
That's
you?
how
All
they
right,
do it.
last question. Are you predicting the Niners to lose? Are you predicting
No,
Seattle?
I'm not. I know they should win this game, but I don't have that much confidence that they will. But I mean, if they get Trey Lance involved, they definitely have the pieces to win.
Yeah.
They definitely do.
Yeah, but my prediction for the game, I agree with Kyle, is gonna be a close game. It's gonna come down to the last possession. But I actually think we'll be down by 1 or 2, and then Robbie was gonna have to hit a game winner. And if he misses, bro, I don't know if you've been talking to Jason Aponte recently. He's saying kickers don't deserve rights. They don't deserve these contracts.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
he
yeah.
misses that, I want him cut the next day.
He's one
Because
of the highest paid players on the team. It's amazing.
there's no reason for us to be paying a kicker $8 million.
Eli
But
got to take some more, but it's a great call, man. Thank
all
you
right,
for
man.
calling in. Have a
Appreciate
good
it.
one.